Good morning, ladies and gents, motherfuckers and assholes. So welcome to my podcast, which I don't know if it's shit or nuts, but we're just gonna go with it. You know what I'm saying? Sunday, motherfucking morning. Episode number 4 on No More Worries, y'all fool. So right now, let's see. I want to talk about my son, aka fur baby, name's Nav. And a lot of people are like, who? We're like, what name is that? Who the fuck is Nav? Nav is a famous rapper. Look his ass up, and is a Nancy, A, V's, and Victor. He's one of my top favorite artists, and I can give 2 fucks of your opinion, but that's just one of my top artists. So when I first rescued my cat, which he's gonna be 3 in March next year, and before you guys come at me like, I fucking hate cats, I never liked motherfucking cats. Okay, let me just start right off the bat. Like, I hated cats. Like, cats are assholes. They're hairy. They're fur. I hated the motherfuckers. Okay, they're boring. I did not like cats whatsoever. Okay, I just recently lost my dog Lexi. I've had her for like 16 years. The bitch was old, okay, but she was loyal. She was a funny dog. I loved her. I just had to put her down recently, so rest in peace. It is what it is. So anyways, so I was living with my caca ass cockroach. If you listen to my episode before this one, you know what I'm talking about. So at the time I was like, you know what, like I want to get a cat. Like, I want to change up, I want to open up my options, where I'm like, you know what, let me try getting a cat. And I think a month later, after feeling like, okay, let me look into getting a cat, my old coworker was like, hey girl, like, do you want a cat? And I said, girl, where do we meet? So I met her in a parking lot, and she gave me like the biggest box ever, right? And I was like, what the fuck? Like, how big is this motherfucker? I had no idea. And so when I looked in the box, bro, this cat was tiny as big, like as big as my palm. Okay, tiny little fucker. And I was like, at first I was like, oh my god, he's so cute, but he's a little fucker. Okay, let me just tell you. And he's still a fucker, but he's a big fucker now. Okay, but when I first brought him to the apartment, obviously he was scared, and he's like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And so it took a little bit of time, but he eventually got really close, and I fell in love, and now, him and I are super close. But funny fucking story is, obviously when I first got him, when they're really small, I mean, I don't know if it's just me or if you guys have had this experience before, where you can't really tell if they're a boy or girl. Like, you can't tell what body parts they have. You know what I mean? I couldn't find no wevels. I couldn't find a JJ. I couldn't tell. I had no idea. So I was like, oh my god, like, he's a girl. Yeah. So I named him Stella at the time. I was like, oh my god, Stella, you're so cute. And then eventually when because I got him when he was like really small, maybe like I don't know. To be honest, I would say really young. I have no fucking idea, to be honest. But he was a baby, and I took him to the vet to get like checked and everything. And and I remember they took him back, whatever. And shortly after, they come back and they're like, ma'am. And I was like, yeah. They're like, your female cat, she has testicles. And I was like, what? Like, yeah, she's a he. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my god, he has balls. So yeah, so I obviously had to change his name right away. Can't keep him under Stella. I mean, I could have, no judgment, but I was like, it doesn't really work for me. So I was like, what is the perfect name for my male cat? So I thought of Nav, and it just stuck with him. It's an easy name, and yeah, so he's very familiar with his name. And yeah, so it's been a couple years since I rescued him, and obviously going through the breakup and all this shit. It's so crazy because pets, they can feel what you feel. Like, shit me, like, not like, I swear to god, they know when you're depressed. They know it, like, they can feel it, you know what I mean? And I cannot tell you how many fucking nights I was crying, I was sad, I was in bed, I didn't want to get up, and he would literally comfort me. Like, You know what I mean? Like, he's an asshole, yes, but so am I. I could be an asshole too, but he literally comforted me. He's my comfort pet. You know, like, definitely, you know, he felt what I went through. So him and I have gone through a lot of shit in the past couple years. And crazy thing is, I was like, okay, he needs a birthday, right? Like, he needs a birth date. Because I think when I rescued him, he was only like, he was so tiny, maybe like, fuck, like 3 or 4 months old. I don't know if that's tiny or not, but to me, that's young, you know? So I pretty much gave him the same birthday as my little sister. March 4th, okay? So, March 4th of 2025, next year, he'll be officially 3 years old. Because they did tell me, oh, he's this many months old or whatever. So I was like, okay, I need to come up with a birth month for him. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. So he shares the same birthday as my little sister. She's 20 and he's going to be 3. So it's funny. Anyways, so yeah, him and I have gone through a lot of shit, and it's so funny because him and I are so close. And like I said, I hated cats. I did not like fucking cats. I hated cats because they're assholes. They're just, you either like them or you don't. So eventually I got really close with him. I got attached to him, and he's really close to me as well. Like, he'll sleep with me in my bed, and like, we'll play together. He's the funniest fucking cat I've ever like, I don't know how to explain it. I've never had a cat of my own, so maybe I'm just like, maybe this is common, but I mean, he grew up with me as, as a little kitten or whatever, and if you think about it, like, he's the only one, or I'm the only one that he grew up with. You know what I mean? Like, I rescued him because he was a stray cat, and then I brought him to the apartment, and he hated my ex. Like, he did not like him whatsoever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, this is gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't like him whatsoever, and then obviously went through the breakup, and I kicked his ass out, and so it was just him and I. And then I moved to my own studio at the same complex. So again, it was just him and I. And then now moving back home, obviously it's my grandparents and my little sister, but like, we're just so attached to each other. And like, right now, literally I'm doing this freaking episode, and he's sitting right next to me, like, on my lap. Like, he's so fucking cute, and he's not a regular looking cat. I don't know, maybe I'm just obsessed. I'm just a fucking obsessed cat lady now, which is crazy. But like, out of nowhere, I remember at my studio with just him and I, he loves to play, right? Cause he's young. He loves to play hide and seek. Bro, hide and fucking seek. Like, I shit you not. I remember one time, he was like, he likes to like sit on the floor of, like on the hardwood floor, and he likes to barely peek his eyes over the bed, right? So I'm laying down, and I see him, you could barely see his eyes over the bed, the mattress, and I'm like, what are you doing? So I'll like lean over to him, and then he slumps down, like, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then he I swear to God, he'll pop up at me, like, he's pretty much saying, like, boo, bitch. Like, he's fucking funny. And so now, living back at home, I'll be in my room with him, and like, I'll get up and go in the kitchen, right? And then he will just start running under like the dining room table, and so I'm like, I don't know where he is, right? So as I'm walking a certain, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm walking to a certain extent, and he'll pop out, scare the shit out of me, and then his paw will tag my leg. He legit is playing hide and seek and tag. And I'm like, it trips me out, because I'm like, who the fuck taught you this? Who taught you this? Because I know damn well you were a kitten when I rescued you. I didn't teach you that shit. Like, it's so crazy. And get this, he also learned, I don't know where, but to play fetch. Bro. Like, I thought only dogs did that shit. No, because obviously, when I rescued him and I got him and stuff, him and I got attached. I'm like, I need to get you some toys. So for his first birthday, I kind of went crazy. I went on Amazon, and I bought him like a 10-piece of like those, toy mices, whatever. He loved them. And I got him this little like collar that said birthday boy with a bell on it. Like, I got him a bunch of stuff. And I don't know. It's just, I don't like, just randomly one day he had brought me his mouse. It was in his mouth, and he brought it to my foot and dropped it. And I looked at him, I was like, do you want to play fetch? I swear to God, I picked up this mouse toy. I tossed it across the room. He went for it and he brought it back to me. And I'm like, that is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, he charmed me and he got me hooked. Okay. But you know what? No regrets. I love this fucker. I talk to him whenever I'm like having a depressed, sad moment. He'll come up to me. He'll just like lay next to me. I don't like, he knows, you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong. Like, he's the cutest cat ever. Like, he's not a normal looking cat. Like, he's gray, black, and white. And he's not like, I don't know how to explain it. He's not a normal looking cat. Like, you see like a all black cat is pretty common, right? Like, no, he's definitely different. But he's a fucker. Like, he is a fucker. Like, you would expect, because if you guys know me, I could be an asshole, and I'm definitely one of a kind. Okay. I can be an asshole, and I think I'm pretty fucking funny. You let me know though. But he's a fucker. Like, I don't know how, because he loves to play, so I'll play with him. And technically, I'm allergic to cats and dogs. Like, I'm allergic to their dander. And anytime he cuts me, because his long ass nails, I get itchy and my skin will puff up. Like, I'm allergic to him, but I refuse to get rid of him. Even my nose specialist was like, you need to get rid of him. I said, no, doctor, no. I rather, like, he's like, oh, he's like, I'll help you find a boyfriend. Cause I was single at the time. He's like, I'll help you find a boyfriend if you get rid of your cat. And I said, doctor, I will stay single for my cat. He is my son. He is my support animal. In my head, I'm like, you got me fucked up. Like, fuck a boyfriend. No, I'm not gonna die, right? Like, I'll be fine. I'll just take allergy pills every day. Like, no, I'm fine. Okay. So, him and I play all the time, but he scratched me so many times. I have scars all over my arms and shit because of him. And he's fast, like, but then again, I do fuck with him a lot too. Like, I like to get him mad to the point where he does this. I swear to God, he scraps up to me. Like, he likes to play, but sometimes I'll like bop him on the head, and he'll squint his eyes like he's mad dogging me, but mad catting me. I don't know if that's a thing, but and he gets so mad, he'll do this meow where he's like, meow, like and then he'll like stretch his neck out like up in the sky, and he's ready, and I'm like, dude, he's scary. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, and then he'll come up to me, he'll walk slowly closer to me, and I'm like, okay, he's ready to get down with me, like like, he's a little gangster cat. But I love him, and him and I are close. Like, we love each other. But I mean, I'm an asshole. He could be an asshole. And yeah, he's literally looking at me like, bitch, I know you're talking about me. But he's fucking funny. He plays tag. He plays hide and seek. And I don't know how many times, I swear to God, like, I'll walk in the kitchen and he will pop out from wherever the fuck he is, and he scares the shit out of me. And literally his paw tags my leg. Like, he literally said, boo, bitch, your turn. I tagged you. Like, and I'm like, nah. Like, he scares the fuck out of me. He's a little fucker. Like, he definitely has some personality, and I would not trade him for the world. Like, I don't know. You guys let me know if you guys have a pet that's just so funny with their personalities. Like, you cannot make this shit up. You know what I mean? Like, animals, they just want to be loved, and they want to be cared for, and attention. And, please love your animals, love your pets, because they don't last forever. And they are the funniest fucking things ever. Like, they have such personality, and it's like who the fuck taught you to be like this? You know what I mean? And it's just so fucking fun. Like, certain pets, they'll just like side eye you like, bitch, you know what I mean? Like, they hear you, they listen to you, they pay attention to you, and all they want to do is love you and play with you. Don't ignore them, love them. And yeah, so now I dedicate this to you, motherfucker. He's literally looking at me like, bitch, I hear you talking. So that's pretty much my episode. To be honest, I can't really tell you how long my episodes are going to be each time. I'm at almost 15 minutes. I don't fucking know, but all I know is I had an enjoyable moment explaining to my motherfucking son, fur baby Nav. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Comment, like, let me know. Be nice. Don't be an asshole like my son. But I hope you guys have a good Sunday fun day. November, Thanksgiving's coming up soon. Make sure you wear those stretchy pants, fucking fajas, whatever. Have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.